Music is the best way to vibe and the way to survive in this pandemic. It is proven through many experiments that music helps us soothe the nerves and gives us a sense of belonging. With the n number of streaming applications and country tours, artists earn in millions with their music. We have compiled a list of 24 richest singers around the world. The figures have been taken from Celebrity Net Worth, Forbes, The Richest, Wealth Gorilla. Do not forget to smash the like button and hit the bell icon for more eye-opening updates. Presenting, Top 24 Richest Singers in the World. Number 24, Nana Musaki. Net worth, $280 million. Nana Musaki is a Greek singer who sold over 300 million albums. She has been in the industry since 1958 and has perfected and sold albums in genres such as jazz, pop, folk, world music. She is now 85 years old. She announced her retirement, releasing 2 albums in 2011 and closing it with a Jimmer tour in 2012. Number 23, Justin Bieber. Net worth, $285 million. The youngest on the list, Justin Bieber is a 25-year-old Canadian pop singer. He was discovered on YouTube in 2007 by Scooter Braun and sold over 150 million records. He has been on the top 40 prior Billboard list. He had many major selling hits throughout his career. Number 22, Shakira. Net worth, $300 million. The Colombian pop star, singer, songwriter, belly dancer, and philanthropist Shakira has sold more than 125 million albums and singles worldwide, making her one of the most successful female singers of the time. She is also a judge in many seasons of The Voice, a very famous reality show for budding singers. Number 21, George Strait. Net worth, $300 million. He is an American singer, music producer, actor famously known as King of the Country by local folks. He influenced a lot of people into different trends, especially to switch away from pop-influenced sounds during the 80s. George sold over 100 million records, with 13 of his albums that reached multi-platinum status. Number 20, Mariah Carey. Net worth, $320 million. Mariah Carey is an African-American singer, record producer, songwriter, entrepreneur, actress. She is the second best-selling artist after Madonna, selling over 200 million albums. She has won many awards, having no 1 trending songs many times and winning over 5 Grammys, 10 AMAs, and 15 Billboard Music Awards. Number 19, Lady Gaga. Net worth, $320 million. Lady Gaga, an American pop singer, songwriter, and actress who rose to fame performing rock music in New York City, Lower East Side. Gaga is known for her loud choice in clothes and her bold fashion sense. In 2012 alone, the sensational artist earned more than $80 million through all her album sales, tours, endorsements. She is widely loved. Her average income is about $38 million with her album tours. Number 18, Katy Perry. Net worth, $330 million. One of the highest-paid entertainers in the world, Katy Perry is a singer, songwriter, television judge of American Idol. She became famous with her first single, California Girls, which debuted at number 1 on Billboard 200. Her 4 more singles, Teenage Girls, Firework, E.T., and Last Friday Night, all topped the Billboard Hot 100. She was the only female artist at the time to achieve 5 Billboards and second after Michael Jackson. Number 17, Garth Brooks. Net worth, $400 million. Net worth, $400 million. An American country music star, is a widely successful artist with 6 diamond-certified albums. He has sold over 200 million albums worldwide. He started singing in local bars and pubs in 1985. Number 16, Cher. Net worth, $360 million. The widely regarded cultural icon, an American singer, TV personality Cher, has sold over 100 million records. Her achievements have been acknowledged by the various awards Cher won over the decade, which includes winning the Grammy Award, an Emmy Award, an Academy Award, 3 Golden Globe Awards, a Cannes Film Festival. Cher with Sonny's first studio album Look at Us helped them land on the Billboard Top 50 at the same time. She later signed with Liberty Records. Her single My Baby Shot Me Down was the first to sell 1 million copies. Number 15. Toby Keith. Net worth, $365 million. American country singer, record producer, songwriter Toby Keith from Clinton was fascinated by the musicians who played at the Superclub from a very young age. He moved to Nashville in the 1990s and busked in the city's infamous Music Row and gave out his demo tapes everywhere. He was a young heart who promised himself to get a contract before he was 30. The demo tapes did pay off the hard work. A fan of the easy money gave a demo tape of Toby to an executive from Mercury Records on the flight she was working in. The executive loved it, and by the end of 1990, Toby's single Should Have Been a Cowboy hit the number 1 on the country charts. It had more than 3 million plays on the radio. By the end of 1993, he was on his rising graph by releasing 4 albums and several singles. His best move was to purchase a 10% stake at Big Machine Labels, which later signed with Tim McGraw, Rascal, Taylor Swift, and we all know how famous and loved they all are. Number 14. Taylor Swift. Net worth, $400 million. An American singer and one of the best-known songwriter in the industry now, Taylor Swift has also moved from countryside Nashville. She has performed in local events and festivals since age 12. Taylor moved from there and signed a contract with Big Machine Labels when she was 15, and proceeded to release her singles Love Story and You Belong With Me, which reached number 5 position on the Billboard 200 and number 1 spot on country music. To this date, her first album was certified platinum 4 times. With every album, she explored a different genre of music, and every tour being more successful than the last. The little country girl is loved by millions because of her way with words. Number 13. Shania Twain. Net worth, $400 million. A Canadian country pop songwriter has sold over 100 million records, appreciated by winning 5 Grammys, 6 American Music Awards, 8 Billboard Music Awards, and 27 BMI Songwriter Awards. She did not get success at once but became famous eventually, selling over 12 million copies of her first album, The Woman in Me. Her album in 1995, Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under?, boosted her career and other albums. Her album in 1997, Come On Over, became the best-selling studio album, selling over 40 million copies. Number 12. Johnny Mathis. Net worth, $400 million. He got the start in the industry at an impromptu jam session by Helen Noga, who owned various nightclubs. Mathis gradually grew close to Noga with multiple gigs they performed together. Johnny is also known for his love of sports and his athlete talent. He could have been a potential Olympic athlete but missed the tryouts for his music high jump. Number 11. Jennifer Lopez. Net worth, $400 million. An American singer, dancer, fashion designer, businesswoman Jennifer Lopez has been in the industry for more than 25 years now. She is one of Hollywood's biggest A-list celebrities. Focusing just on her music career among the rest of her interests, she kicked it off in 1999 with the debut album On the Six. She released about 8 albums and a few Spanish albums from 10 till 2014. Her iconic songs Jenny from the Block, This Is Me, Rebirth, and many others stayed on the top of the Billboard list for a significant amount of time. Number 10. Barbra Streisand. Net worth, $400 million. Barbra Streisand is one of the self-made American women who earned her worth. Her concerts have grossed hundreds of millions. She is the only one in history to have the number 1 album 6 consecutive decades. She is known for her bold words. In 2018 she released an album called Walls. It is rumored to be a harsh rebuke of President Trump's policies. In her many decades, she has been honored with many Grammys, Emmy, Oscar, and Tony Awards. Number 9. Bruce Springsteen. Net worth, $500 million. The American singer has been in the industry for decades and has achieved both solo and band fame. He was the leader of an E Street band. He began attracting audiences because of his music and lyrics in the 1960s when he played at various stages. John Hammond, music executive Clive Davis signed Springsteen to Columbia Records in 1972. Springsteen brought in several of his New Jersey-based musical colleagues, and together they formed the E Street Band at the start. His debut studio album, Greetings from Asbury Park, was released in January 1973. His third album, Born to Run, gave him ultimate success, hitting on Billboard 200 at number 3. Number 8. Rihanna. Net worth, $550 million. Barbados-born singer, songwriter, Rihanna is one of the most commercially successful artists in the world. Though a large part of her net worth is due to the beauty line she owns known as Fenty. This has various luxurious products partnered with several companies, and expanded globally. Her music career was started by a demo heard by rapper Sean Carter aka Jay-Z, then CEO of Def Jam Records. She was then signed by them immediately. Her first album was platinum certified by RIAA. She won her first Grammy for the song along with Jay's. She sold many millions of copies after that, always being on the top list. Her success was awarded by 9 Grammys Awards, 12 Billboards, 13 American Music Awards, and 8 People's Choice Awards, and many other small ones. Number 7. Gloria Estefan. Net worth, $500 million. Gloria Estefan is a Cuban-American singer, songwriter, producer, actress, and entrepreneur who has a net worth of $500 million. She is considered to be the most crossover artist in music history. She is in the top 100 best-selling music artists of all time and has an estimated 100 million records sold worldwide. 31.5 million of those were sold in the United States alone. She has won 7 Grammy Awards, and her music career has spanned over 5 decades. Number 6. Beyoncé. Net worth $500 million. Beyoncé Knowles is an American singer, actress, and fashion designer. She is a very successful artist known globally. Before going solo, she was the lead singer in a band called Destiny's Child, who won several awards for their numerous hits. The group won several awards for the song No, 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 Say My Name, Writings on the Wall. After finishing 8 Days of Christmas, the group decided to part ways and work on solo projects. She earned her worth mostly by acting, business ventures, shows, tours, endorsements, and products. She is now considered one of the biggest A-list entertainers in the industry globally. Number 5. Dolly Parton. Net worth, $600 million. Dolly Parton is an American singer, songwriter, actress, author, entrepreneur, and philanthropist who has a net worth of $600 million. Dolly Parton has been writing and performing hit country songs for over 40 years. She has released 41 top 10 country albums and has had 25 number 1 singles. She is most widely recognized for her songs, 9 to 5, and I Will Always Love You. During her career, she has sold more than 100 million albums as a solo artist alone. That does not include the hundreds of millions of albums that other artists have sold using her songs. Number 4. Julio Iglesias. Net worth, $600 million. A Spanish singer, songwriter Julio Iglesias has recorded over 80 albums and sold nearly 300 million copies in 14 different languages. His net worth is justified by the quality of his music, in which 26,000 records are gold and platinum certified. He rose to fame in the 70s to 80s and has continued to tour over 40 years. Number 3. Celine Dion. Net worth, $800 million. The famous Canadian singer, songwriter, actress, Celine Dion is known for her powerful technically skilled vocals. She sold over 220 million albums worldwide. Her Courage World Tour, which started in September 2019, sold out all American concerts. The European leg of the tour was on pace to sell quickly as well. Due to the coronavirus outbreak, it had to be cancelled. She has a classical style of singing and range and has cited herself as a mezzo-soprano with a 3-octave range. Her music has been influenced by genres ranging from R&B to gospel to rock and classical, often receiving mixed critical reaction. Number 2. Madonna. Net worth: $850 million. Best-selling musical artist and entertainer known for pushing boundaries with the music she makes, visuals, and her style. Madonna is a global star. Her music career among acting, dancing, composing, and others. She released her first single in 1982, Everybody. It soon became club hits in the United States. It shot up as it was on number 6 on Billboard 200 charts. She sold more than 300 million records in her career, almost releasing about 10 albums. Number 1. Herb Alpert. Net worth: $850 million. The American musician and music industry executive Herb Alpert started playing trumpet from a tender age of 8. He joined the army after high school and played at various ceremonies. Herb was a member of their famous marching band. In 1957 he started professionally writing and recording his music. Herb with Rob Weitz wrote several of his hit songs. He was the founder of a musical band, Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. This band outsold the Beatles, selling more than 13 million albums. Herb went on to release 28 albums in total, out of which 5 of them were number 1 hits, 14 went platinum, and 15 were gold. All these were awarded by 8 Grammys, and in total, all of them sold more than 75 million albums. He also found his own label with his fellow band member Jerry Moss, A&M Records, which grew very large later on in years and was bought by Polygram in 1989 for $500 million for a combined label. They had 5 years later sued Polygram and won the case for a $200 million payout. Signing off. I hope we covered the singers you wanted. Let us know if you think anyone else could have been added. Do not forget to hit the bell icon for such spicy future updates.